this video to discuss some continued weaponization of veterans' health care. One, I've actually talked about before, that's the weaponization of the Michigan's, how would you put it, Michigan's localized copy of My Health Vet. It's called Vet Connect. It's a call center that's embedded. I think if my suspicion is right, a lot of them may have their own building now. There's a new building that's right next to the Barnard Road facility, which used to be for mental health, and I think they were supposed to eventually have dental there too. There's a lot of dental offices throughout the building, but dental was never put there. But it's like a carbon copy of a VA center, only strangely enough, they don't have a sign. So I would say for me that they're trying to discourage people from going there. That's why there's no sign. But it's my suspicion that some of the call centers placed there, they used to be embedded within the VA, specifically the Weiss building, the Weiss buildings, I should say. But anyway, they apparently, a lot of them take their lunch 12 to 1, so nobody will take your call during this time. And it's absolutely out. They're out of their mind. You stagger. This is a call center. These are veterans. They have rights to health care. Employees don't have a right to have a group lunch. And they will claim that they call you again and again, but they don't. It's a lie. And they will delay with reporting inside the case history system. I forgot the name of the darn software. What is it? HMRS, HCRS. I forgot the darn name of it. But they'll delay putting reports in there, and blame the recording system, and all the while your 14 days are ticking away on your consult. Generally, this is my experience now I'm speaking to. Rarely will you get the letter for a referral, for the 3 or 4 months or 6 months for a consult. Rarely. And if it's internal, you have a week or two to get your appointment, or they'll cancel it. You got to go through the whole call center again, all the retaliation, all the abuse, to get a new one for an internal, internal consult. That means within the VA, specifically within the Saginaw VA. There's more hassles to get a consult, an appointment within the Saginaw VA than there is outside. My experience, there's less retaliation and less hassles when you go through the community care or the referral coordinators. But my suspicion is they're not local. But and they will try to, like I said, if you have any negative opinions or any complaints, they'll immediately retaliate this call center. That you call for internal, which is, like I said, embedded. And looking at the debacle surrounding my continuous glucose monitor, I can't believe the level of just absolute didn't give a crap that my blue team physician had. He didn't care. And that was last Wednesday or last Thursday. He said, I'll look into it tomorrow. Never happened. Horrible. Don't go to the blue team in Saginaw. I've had 2 providers there, and I wasn't impressed with my care. The first provider's in some way was a little bit better than the second provider, but the problem with the first provider was he uses advice that's outside of .govs, like to check for um, for various symptoms regarding illnesses, for medication contraindication checks. He all of his sources are outside .govs, so I don't trust that. Um, and then, I mean, he doesn't check contraindications. You have to check them. And he doesn't. He's not really big on evidence based. You know, he doesn't jump into the diagnostics. I will give credit to the second provider. At least he half of the time was open to doing further investigation. Um, but he's not big on diagnosis, and he's not big on when he thinks it's something, investigating to make sure it's right. He's not big on that. But we'll say that. And another thing, you know, whenever you call the Saginaw VA, you call anybody and you get a direct line. Generally, you're going to get voicemail. I would say 75% of the time. And and they always mention about the crisis line. That's always included in every single voicemail. Some of them, it's the first thing. And I called the patient advocate's office today, and they have the crisis hotline on their voicemail. If you can't resolve your issue, go to if you can't resolve your issue and you're in crisis, go to the crisis hotline. Are you serious? This is exactly what the IG said that various VAs are doing. That's wrong. They're supposed to resolve things within the patient advocate's office. That's what the whole reporting system is about. 7 days turnover, not 7 days to lie and put in the system it's resolved or the veteran was in crisis. You know, situation has been referred. This is the exact stuff that the IG report 2 years ago said that the VA was doing systemically in several states. That's even costing veteran lives. Are we going to tolerate this kind of stuff?